Let's go! That's class!
Alright. I'm finally back from grinding out this game. This took way longer than I thought. So it's been a while since I've last updated anybody on this, so let me show you what I changed. Money symbol changed. Children are no longer on crack. In the recipe list there's now this little line here. And the ingredients over here also update whenever you actually grab stuff so that it lights up and you know what you have when you look at the... Got some signs for world building and also to tell you what to do. I also had to rewrite the entire drowning system. And I had to rewrite the entirety of this selling system for so... The camera also follows a mouse. You can disable that in the settings. Going diagonal doesn't magically make you faster anymore.
Joe Biden, wake up.
The world boundaries are also now fixed. You can't fuck with him. You can't go past him. There's also a bag of apples. And there's also this whole main menu happening now. And the background was done by Foxtrot. Thanks again, Foxtrot. Main menu isn't really helpful right now. There's only play and quit, but it's fine. But let me show you something. What's this? It's the opening cutscene. So holy shit did it take a long time to make the cutscene system. And there's a few things, actually a lot of things in cutscene mode that are different from normal gameplay. The character no longer looks at your mouse. The menus are gone. You also can't move, obviously. I'm clicking the mouse buttons. I can't move. But the mouse also still lets you look around. But over here, what? It says press space. So let's do that. Holy shit. Okay, a lot just happened there. So first, what you heard was a type noise. I added that to the game. There's 4 different distinct type noises. I'll play them out right now. So the way I decided to build cutscenes after hours of trying to figure this shit out, is where each cutscene is split up into multiple of what I'll call events. And every time you press space, like we just did, you trigger another event. And every event has text, as you can see on the text box. Each event also has camera movement associated with it, and NPC movement, which you saw with the sister character here moving. There are movements that you can skip by pressing space, and there are ones that you have to wait for the movements to finish before continuing the cutscene. You can also press the mouse button to make the text box go away if you just want to see the whole scene. Also, you can press escape to just skip the cutscene. And holy fuck, that took forever to come up with and make. And this cutscene system can probably actually definitely be made way fucking better, but it works, so fuck it, it's fine. So all this cutscene does basically is establish, one, that the main antagonist or bad guy in this story is Conquer Kula, because you want to destroy them with your own soda business. It also tries to tell you how you're gonna sell sodas a little bit here, and also the immediate goal that you have to go after right after this cutscene, and that's that. Also, whenever you go through a cutscene, a random message will pop up here. Up. Okay, there's also a start cutscene, which you just saw, and there's also 2 alternate end cutscenes, depending on whether or not you're able to pay that $1,000 debt, loan, whatever you call it. I was also planning on having another cutscene where you see the Nazis come in and take over the park, but I decided not to do that for several reasons. And there's even custom music made for the Nazi cutscene, which I ended up not using even though it was made for me by this awesome motherfucker. You can still check it out though at the Spotify link below. Go support her, she's fucking awesome. Anyway, let's get to the story of what Soda Mafia is supposed to be all about. So I try to kind of lead the player with these gold bricks and with these trees shaped like that, and this guy here at the stand to kind of just, you know, move the player over this way so that they can see this. Tells you, oi, dickhead, the park's been taken over by Nazis. Probably should do something about that. So now you have a problem, because you can't make the $1,000 if the Nazis are here. So we gotta get rid of them somehow. Now, how does one get rid of Nazis? Well, in Soda Mafia, there's 2 ways. Method 1 is to drown them. So yeah, now NPCs can drown as well as yourself, which is one of the main reasons why I have to rewrite the entire drowning system. because the drowning system that was working on the player at the time was super inefficient, and if we scaled that up to be happening on every NPC simultaneously, it would not work. The second way to kill Nazis, though, which is kind of, I guess, the story intended way, is to find this guy. And basically, he's a big mafia man, and big mafia man wants you to kidnap children and put them in the basement, and he'll give you something to get rid of the Nazis. Why did I make this? So just grab the two kids. He's sitting right there. Their parents aren't around. It's fine. Go to the basement over here. Go here. Gabagooey. So now talk to this guy again, and he gives you a cyanide recipe. So now you got cyanide recipe. So as you can see over here, to make cyanide, you need 5 apples and 1 water. Before, literally what you had to do was just sit at the apple tree here and just keep getting apples like this, which everybody thought was boring and stupid and dumb, as well as everything else in the game. But I decided to change this. So you can grab a sack of apples here. 9 crunchy apples. Isn't that fancy? And after grabbing some water, you can make cyanide. Yay. So whenever you have soda in your inventory, and I mean any soda, the Nazis will come and they will seize it. And then they will drink it. And when they drink the cyanide, this happens. Nice. And if you don't like the bodies, you can also just push them into the water, and they're no longer a problem. The corpses are also technically NPCs, so they drown too. There we go, your problems are gone. There's also this one Nazi. He'll just kill himself, no matter what. Just a little freebie. Well, I guess this game is still buggy, what a fucking surprise. Because that was not the last Nazi to die, but we still got this text box to show up. Gotta fix that now, fuck. But now you can finally use a lemonade stand. Out of sight, out of mind. There we go. So now you can sell sodas, and you can sell cyanide too. After you kill all the Nazis, this sign also just kind of spawns, just telling you to get the $1,000. And it tells you about one of the little mechanics I put into the settings menu to accelerate the passage of time. So it's literally just this. As you can see, if you put it this way, time goes by fast as fuck. That's just a skip to a week in the future, which is when the ending cutscene happens. So anyways, now you just spend your days getting supplies, maybe finding a few copies of Cars 2 on DVD in the garbage, and you make soda, you make a living, you make money. Marketing guide here also halves your sell time, and if you buy enough of those, it becomes OP and you can sell your sodas instantly. I mean, we've been waiting here a long time to wait for this cyanide to sell. But if you get enough marketing guides, that's instant. So eventually you get $1,000, and you accelerate time, and that's another random message just lost. You see the ending cutscene, and this is the good ending because you got the $1,000. And yeah, the sister character might come back later. I don't know yet. But oh, she's going off. What? Who's this? It's Uncle Tony. Now, fun fact, Foxtrot actually thought of this character. Uncle Tony, I think, is like one of the very first characters we ever thought of thinking of this game idea. So I was very excited to finally introduce Uncle Tony into the Soda Mafia universe, I guess. And also, fun fact, you have to deal with the Iranian hostage crisis in the story after the demo takes place. I haven't built that yet, but I will later. Hopefully I will. And to be continued, and it kicks you back to the main menu here. Now, let's say that you didn't make $1,000, hypothetically. Then, if you accelerate the passage of time, you get the bad ending. And now in the bad ending, uh-oh, sister's back to collect money. Uh-oh. She takes back the soda machine. Your sister walked off with a soda machine. You no longer have any way of making soda, your dreams of destroying Conquer Cooler were destroyed, and bad ending. So that's basically the entirety of the demo. I'm happy with how it came out, apart from the bugs. Fuck man, I swear, no matter how much I debug, there's just always more. But that's not all. That is not all. There's also these random NPCs you may have seen lying around. So yeah, I just put some of my personal friends into the game with a bunch of inside jokes and shit. It's also a lot of fun to drown your friends too. That's a lot of fun. If I ever need something from them, I just send them a video of me pushing their NPC in Soda Mafia into the water and threatening to drown them. That's how I get what I want. Because of COVID, I can't blackmail people normally, so you know. I had to find some way. And that's everything I want to show off. If you want to play it, the itch.io link is in the description. Download it there. Also, I just want to say thank you to Dewey and Joker Atlas for making awesome videos about Soda Mafia. I've just never had people ever really make stuff with my game in it, and seeing those just had me with the cheekiest grin ever. It was awesome. That'll be it for me for a while though. I do definitely want to keep working on this game, but I have to do real life stuff for the next long while. But slow progress will be made on this, and I won't be making very occasional updates. I am not abandoning this project though. That's why I want to make the demo, so that I had my foot in the door. I'm not abandoning this, I promise. Soda Mafia will continue. We won't die.